This is the plaintiff, Chandra Ray. She says she loaned her sister, the defendant, money because the compulsive gambler lost the rent money and begged her for help. Now her sister's dissing her, won't pay her back, and to think she helped her in her time of need is now being treated like this? Well, frankly, it disgusts her. She's suing for $1,150 for 3 times the amount of the loan. This is the defendant, Leola Boyce. She says she owes her sister nothing, nada, zippo. Her sister's downright evil. She can't even believe she's related to her, and after this court case, she's done with her for good. She can't even believe the girl's suing her because she never borrowed a penny, and that is that. She's accused of not being very sisterly. The defendant filed a countersuit for $5,000 for defamation of character.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome.
Chandra Ray,
Yes.
you are suing Leola Warner Boyce,
Yes.
your sister,
Yes.
for $1,150
Yes.
for a $350 loan that you made to her, and you're under the impression that you can sue for triple that under the laws of Colorado.
Yes.
You have a counterclaim against her for $5,000 for defamation of character. What happened?
The loan was actually for $700. My sister called me in distress. She was short on her rent money. She stated, she said that she had gambled it all away, and she asked me if I could loan her $700, and she needed it immediately. She knew that I had come into some money.
Why would you give a gambler money?
I didn't know she was going to gamble it. I trusted.
She just told you she gambled the rent money away, and that's why she needed your help. What part of that didn't flag you that she might gamble this money?
Well, she said that she was going to get help. I felt bad because my mom passed recently, and she's taken care of my mentally handicapped aunt who lives with her.
Okay.
So I just didn't want them to be evicted.
Okay.
So, and she needed it right away.
How far away are you two?
And distance or age.
Yeah, do you live in Colorado also?
I live in Colorado. She lives in Oklahoma now.
Okay, but at the time?
Same
Okay,
thing.
got it. Go
same
ahead.
thing. So this was like on July 28th. So the very next day, the 29th, I went to my bank and I got all of her information to her bank. And
So you wired how much?
$700.
Did the rent get paid?
I'm assuming so. She's
Okay.
still there.
All right, and so she pays you back part of the money?
Yes, she sent me
How
back.
does she pay you back part of the money?
She sent it via MoneyGram.
Okay, do you have any proof of the MoneyGram?
I don't have any proof. I couldn't find that.
Okay, and so the remaining part of the debt is $350.
Yes.
And who told you that you could sue for triple that?
Just a legal
Can you
guy.
imagine if you owed a credit card company $1,000 and when they sued you, they say, now you owe us $3 because we can triple the debt? That'd be sort of weird, right?
That would be weird,
There are
but-
circumstances under the law where someone is entitled to get triple damages. This is not one of them. And in many other states, it has to do with civil theft, which is a different concept than just not paying a loan.
Okay.
All right, now let me ask you, what's going on?
Okay, first of all, I do not owe her a dime. I have never taken a loan from her. Yes, ma'am, she did wire me $700. It had nothing to do with the loan. The $700 that she wired me and later threw a fit about the fact that she had her own issues and needed the money back, I did.
Why did she wire you $700?
She wired me $700, ma'am, because in all honesty, she owes me for the fact that I put my mother to rest when her and my brother both, she was in the hospital, my brother was in jail, and I paid for all of the arrangements. She owes me, but I did not bring her to court to ask her for that money. If that's the way I have to receive something back, then I can just do without, and that's what I did.
Wait, I'm not understanding. She received some money and she wants to pay you because she owes you money for your mother's funeral?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Did she ever agree to pay for your mother's funeral?
No, she agreed to help pay for the funeral.
Okay, and the funeral cost how much?
It was over $5,000.
All right, and you ended up paying it.
That's correct.
And did you ever call her to say, are you splitting this funeral with me?
Ma'am, when I did call her, when the funeral arrangements were made, because I had to try and do the funeral services in Colorado and Tennessee, because that is where my mother is from. My mother was in Colorado when she passed away because of her surgery.
What do you mean because of her surgery?
My mother was not sick at all. She was 66 years old. I won't go into a lot of detail of that. The thing of it is, she passed away on my sister's couch. My mother had to be sent back to Tennessee.
What did your mother die of? I'm sorry.
It was unknown causes.
Blocked arteries.
Okay. Are you blaming your sister for your mother's death?
Yes.
No.
I have it on voicemail. She did. She said my mother was sickened of me. She didn't love me. She died because of me. I had
All right. It's just, okay.
3 brain surgeries.
Stop.
Yes.
Okay. The $350 that she says you owe her. She says that you owed her $700, that you paid half of it, and she's only suing for $350. Did you pay her half of the $700?
I sent her back $350 because she has a drug problem.
So you wanted to make sure she had plenty of money?
No, that's not why, ma'am. Because she has.
So you have a gambling problem. She has a drug problem.
No.
And you send her back the money because you want to. Because you are willing to put your gambling problem on hold to support her drug problem.
No, she has my nephew. The reason I sent her back $350 was because of my nephew, not because of her.
What does that mean? I don't understand
Because
what
she
that means.
said he had a need. He had a need, not her.
Did you guys grow up in the same house?
Believe it or not,
Yes
we
or no?
did. Yes, we
and
did.
how old? What's your age difference?
About 1.5 years.
Were you folks close before your mom
No,
passed
I've
away?
always struggled to have a relationship with my sister, but she's always hated me because I was very close to my mom. And then she's always painted me out to be the black sheep of the family, me and my brother, and she's the perfect one. My mother passed due to a blocked artery. She had flown down from Memphis to Colorado because I was having major brain surgery. During the time I was in rehab, there was a memorial service paid for by my brother-in-law, who is a minister, and he wanted to do that so that I could say goodbye because they wouldn't release me from the hospital to go back home to Memphis for a funeral service. My in-laws paid for all of that. My son went back home with her to Memphis for the funeral, and he witnessed her breaking open my mom's safe and taking out money.
Okay. Do you have a tape that is going to tell me something about the debt that is the subject of this lawsuit?
With regards to the debt, but she says a lot of other hurtful things.
Okay. Do you want to play the tape?
Yes.
Okay.
You want to see how quick you won't get a dime from me? Call my job again. So what? You wired something to me. So what? Everybody do that every day, so you can't even prove what that was all about. And as far as I'm concerned, you owe me 10 times the amount you wired. So you want to f with me? Call my job again, and you will see what happened. I'll show you.
Sorry, this is a minister's wife?
There is no minister.
Did I not hear you say that a minister did XYZ here? Okay.
No.
In-law
My
minister?
brother-in-law is a minister.
Okay, I assumed you meant the person she was married to.
No.
What brother-in-law were you referring to?
My husband's brother.
Okay, all right. Did you have a tape you wanted me to listen to?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
I'm afraid.
You may want to be afraid.
I ain't got no either. You go ahead. You want to start some shit. I got some goddamn bank information. I got the paper where I wired $700 to your account. But you
Turn it off, please. Just turn it off. Can I ask you a question? What caused you to leave that kind of a message on her recorder? Was it the message she left?
I was angry and hurt. She's accusing me of killing my mom. She did that when I was in the hospital still because I wouldn't get money for her. And it's been going on. I've tried so many years to have a sister relationship with her. People would not come in because they know.
Are there any other sisters?
No, I have a brother that's addicted to drugs. And now my mother's gone, and she says it's because of me.
You're all you have.
She hates me.
And welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey 11 here. Why does death bring out such anger in people?
So, death is a serious thing, and also family.
Thank you for that, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. Families aren't something to be messed with, and if you've got death in the family, you're going to be angry.
Okay, but why? Why does it bring out such animosity? Anybody?
Can't be with your loved ones anymore.
So it just makes you angry and it makes you just volatile?
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's interesting. You're struggling, but a lot of people struggle to figure it out. But it's true. Going inside the courtroom.
I'm just, you know, I always wanted a sister. I have a brother who I love, so I don't mean that the wrong. But I'm raising 3 girls. 3 girls. So when I watch the sister relationship, I always have this little pang in my soul that I didn't have the good fortune to have a sister. And you know, I tell my children all the time, no matter what else happens, no matter what problems happen, you are best friends cradle to grave. I'm not naive. I don't think everybody has this happy little relationship. Family dynamics are very, very complicated. But it sounds like you actually have a family that's connected. Like you do care about your nephew, like you do care about your aunt. What are you guys gonna do? What's your counterclaim for $5,000 against her? What's that about?
I was at work, and when I picked up the phone, I'm not going to say the words she said, but she basically said, you think it's going to end here? By the time I'm done, I will have your job. You and my aunt will be on the street. And she went on to say that I have a gambling problem. First of all, I don't have a gambling problem.
All right, you know what? You know what? I'm done. I'm done. That does not translate into a counterclaim for $5,000.
Ma'am, she's slandering
Okay,
me.
did you lose your job?
No, I haven't lost my job.
Okay. Can I just suggest something to you guys? Because I am not so naive as to think that this is reparable. I don't think it is. I think that you two have gone so far off the deep end of indecency in the way you treat each other that, you know, without the kind of thing neither of you are probably willing to do,
I know.
without some serious intervention, without some serious will, which it doesn't sound like either of you have,
Been begging
I think
for
you're
it.
done. I think you're both just done. Okay? So just for the sake and sanity of everybody else in your family, just cut it out and maybe just never have anything to do with each other ever again for the rest of your lives. Just let it go because you guys aren't capable of having a healthy relationship. In the meantime, as for the defendant's claim against the plaintiff for defamation of character to the tune of $5,000, 0. As to the plaintiff's claim against the defendant for the remainder of the loan, I find in your favor in the amount of $350, which I find was a loan. You can't decide that what came to you as a loan is now going to be kept by you because you feel you are owed and because you feel like you've taken the brunt of the funeral costs or all of the funeral costs or because you feel like she owes you. These are not reasons why you can keep the money from a loan. It obviously is a loan because you were starting to pay it back. I find in your favor for $350.
Is the defendant first coming out of the courtroom? You've paid back the $350, and is that it now between you and your sister?
I'm done. I'm done.
What would your mom say if she was, let's say she's witnessing this from wherever she may be right now? What do you think she would say, seeing her two daughters in this courtroom doing this?
Saddened. She's very saddened.
Okay, just go right around the corner then. All right, so step on in here. Your sister, heading right around the corner, your sister right there.
My sister. I have tried my whole childhood and adulthood to have a relationship with her. And it's just not working. She's very mean, very hateful, and evil. And
what do
my
you think Mom is saying right now?
She's very disappointed. She's very hurt. I know she is, and I begged my sister for us to have family counseling because we've never had a relationship, and I've always tried. Everyone knows I've always tried, and I didn't want to come here, but I needed my money back.
Was it worth it?
I'm used to the abuse, the verbal abuse and hurt. It's done.
Okay.
Our relationship is done.
All right. Okay, over to Harvey.
You know, I got to tell you something, that there are a lot of big cities that have family counseling programs that are very low cost or even free. And if you're in a crisis and you're in a family, you might want to think about taking advantage. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.